Hello everybody, welcome to Pedal Drill. Today we're going to talk about 3K defense and how it's going to help protect the cars. Not this car, but that car. We have someone expert and now we're going to find him.
Someone looking for me, yeah?
Firstly, can you tell us more about yourself?
Right, okay, my name is Fazli. I'm the manager of KGC Workshop. And a little bit of myself, I've got a good 10 years experience in this automotive industry. And of course, my role as a manager is to ensure every operations runs smoothly on a daily basis.
Now back to 3K coating. What are the 3K benefits and how is it different from the rest of the coating?
The whole idea of getting your car coated is actually to protect your original car factory paint. Yeah, that's the whole idea here. And I believe there's a lot of brands that people uses outside there. And the difference of 3K Defense, we actually customize the formulation of the coating to accommodate with our local weather climate. You see, for other brands, it's made in Europe, in Taiwan, in Thailand, or whichever countries they are from. It's specifically is probably meant for their country. But when it comes to our natural weather itself, it can't accommodate. So therefore, it will shorten the lifespan of the coating. So for ourselves here, we actually have this formulation customized. We did several testings, and with the proven result of our customers here, they are happy enough that the coating lasts pretty much longer than expected. So I would say this 3K Defense formulation is a very successful one.
Okay, and what are the areas that 3K defense can cover for the cars?
In fact, most of the car, be it externally or internally, it can be covered with different products used. We have 9H 3K Defense coating. It's meant for the paintwork itself. We also have this trim coating. It's meant for all these plastic trims, garnishes, and of course the dashboard itself. Glass coating also is meant for the front windscreen, the door glasses as well. Yeah, it pretty much covered the whole thing. Also for the rims. Yeah, so you can see we have wide different range of coating meant to be used on the car itself. Even for leathers, we specifically have the coating meant for leather and upholstery also.
Okay, so basically it's from the interior to the exterior of the car.
Yes.
Okay, why is it important for the coating to be done on the car itself?
The whole idea here is actually more of a preventive. Yeah, because you see, if the car is not coated, when we talk about tree saps, talk about bird drops, they are pretty much very corrosive. And once it penetrates through the lacquer, the stains itself, we can't guarantee can be removed 100%. So with this coating applied, protecting the lacquer or the clear coat, it will give you a very easy task to clear it off before it even reaches the clear coat. So the 3K defense here, the 3K comes from the base coat itself, that's one layer. The clear coat, which is protecting the base coat itself. And this last layer, which is the 3K defense coating, is protecting the clear coat. So that being said, the bird drops or any of this substance touches your car, you can easily clean it away without worrying about stains attaching to your car.
So how KGC does it differently?
Okay, number one, of course, we get the car cleaned up, we get the car washed up, followed by the clear bar process. Once it's done, of course, we will reassess the paint itself. For new cars, basically, if there's any form of minor scratches here and there, we will do some minor polishing, just to clear all these scratches away. So once everything is done, we will apply this IPA substance onto the car. Basically, it's just to remove whatever residues left on the car. So once everything is done, that's where the coating starts to be applied.
Okay, and how about old cars?
Old car, the difference is the paint correction process. During the polishing itself, it will be a little bit more intensive. In terms of the polishing I'm saying about here. So it depends on how bad the paintwork is. For older cars, we expect the car to be more oxidated, a bit more blurry in terms of the glossiness and shine. We expect more scratches, swirl marks, watermarks. So all this needs to be properly removed or minimized in a sense. before we can apply the coating. Because the key point here, you know, if we don't get this thing removed properly, once coating is applied, there's no way we can reverse the cycle. Yeah.
Okay.
So imagine if everything is done, then we saw something, we need to redo all over again. Yeah. So a lot of time wasted down there.
How many layers is being applied on?
Right, by default, we are applying 3 layers of coatings for each car. For the first layer itself, once it's applied on, we will use our infrared heater to actually bake and harden the first coating. Subsequently, then we will reapply the second layer. Because you know what, if let's say the very first layer is not dry enough, we keep applying more coatings on top of it, it will still consider as one layer. It doesn't fill or thicken the whole coating itself.
So it's like nail polish.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah.
I mean, I don't even know how nail polish works, but I assume that's how it works.
Okay, and how long does the coating last?
So, okay, this part here, I believe we need to educate customers more on how this thing lasts eventually. Number one thing for sure, there's the coating by default, it lasts you a good 3 years without any maintenance involved. Okay, meaning to say our customer come into our place, we get the coating done up, and they don't come back for regular maintenance, meaning to say they don't come back to us anymore. That coating itself, it will last you a good 3 years. And if proper maintenance is done, it will guarantee 5 years or more. Not a problem at all.
What's the turnaround time for the car to be done?
For new cars, basically it will just require a good 4 to 6 hours depending on the size of the car. For older cars, it will take a bit more time. In fact, it can take from 1 day, 2 days, or even 3 days. So what happens is when the customers arrive at our place, the very first step that we need to do is to assess the paint together with the customer. From there, we will advise the customer the processes that will be done on the car and how long the downtime will be. Example, if we tell the customer the car will be here for 3 days, they need to understand the whole idea. Why is the car here for 3 days? Why is it taking so long? Yeah,
so probably the first day is like assessing of the car.
Yes, exactly.
And then second day is the polishing.
Yeah, so we will advise the customer the stages of the car will go through. With that being said, the customer have a peace of mind, not to think that the car is here, why taking so long, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, the main idea here is to give an ease of mind to the customer having the car.
So they know when the timeline would be.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, Fasti, for sharing. That was a very informative session.
Sure. Thank you for having me here, Lynn. I wish I can share more, but I think time doesn't allow me.
Yeah, you need to go back to work now.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll help you. Alright guys, we hope you learned as much about 3K defense. If you want to find out more, the links are below. Bye!